Hi guys and welcome back. The downhill slide continues with crypto, and we're going to be discussing that right now today in our video. So if you haven't already subscribed, drop a comment and hit your bell in the latest crypto news. Bitcoin is trading at 36,160 and it continues to slide down. We spoke about this in our previous videos, how it's going to continue to go down, how we're possibly speaking about 25,000, and it looks like this is actually continuing to go down. When we're looking at the charts, it looks like we have a new set of support kind of hanging off at the 37 side, but we've actually broke down past that. Some of the buying kind of got bought, or some of the power did shift in the previous days of yesterday and has continued to drop now. The selling opened at 36,000 today and it continues to sell uh, as we continue to speak as of right now. If we're looking at the MACD and the moving averages, we do have a cross. It looks like we were coming up in the previous couple of days of May 4th. It started to look actually pretty bullish in that moment. So we had that engulfing candle kind of coming in. For that, we had that hope, but of course, it was completely slapped down, and then a nice death cross came in, making a huge gap for where we were. So the landslide continues. The market is still going down in a very, very bearish way. We're not going to see anything anytime soon. We're still going to touch down. It's very possible to see 32,000 before it's over with, before it actually starts moving upwards. We have the wicks coming in. It's not very good at all. We have some buying coming in, but it's just completely just getting slapped out. So nothing too good. If we're looking for the weekly for Bitcoin, it is just the same. Really not any power there. Kind of a weak market, but of course it's starting to get bigger and bigger and stronger. Even the weekly does show that death cross, and that's where we're going to watch for. And you can see, so weekly, daily, it's just continuing to go down, not consolidating, not doing anything, but just falling off the map. With that being said, let's speak about Ethereum. Ethereum is also doing the same thing in another engulfing candle, just completely wiped out that positive vibe that we had on May 4th. So the force is not with us. We had that fake out where we really thought we were going to come in the same on the 4th. The 5th completely got engulfed, and we're continuing down now. We have these hammers coming in from the 25th, where the selling actually got bought into, going up, and then of course it kind of finally closed on the 25th of April at 3,000, which was the last big one. It closed on May 4th at around 2,900, and of course it closed again on the same around 2,751. It's trading right now at 2,720. And so it's completely just selling out right now, as we see, just completely bleeding. So, as we see this gap widens up, it's just going to continue down. So potentially to see around 2,400 too with Ethereum. We spoke about that in our previous videos. You go back. That's why it is important to subscribe and get the bell and get your latest notifications. You can kind of follow us along with the analysis. So Bitcoin and Ethereum are both kind of faking you out right now. We can trade inside of this. You can trade if you know how to actually use this. As far as this market value is, we're setting up for a new support. Even for the weekly, we're setting up right here for the time. We definitely want to see some kind of bounce back off the support. The support is going to be around 2,400, what we are just speaking about. So if it comes in there, maybe then you can kind of bounce back and push. But even the weekly for Ethereum, that death cross came. So much lines following with Bitcoin as well. And Solana also has that kind of coming in too, with support sitting as well. Now, when we're looking at this, it's pretty much the same thing. A lot of fake outs. We were speaking about those fake outs last video as well. We had that kind of coming in on the 4th, the same day. It looks like everything was going good. Everybody was asking. It was the news. Hey, France accepted Binance right now. Then we had the release of the Feds speaking, which pumped up really good. And of course, what you're seeing now is that pump, people are selling on from that. So that news, a lot of people bought into the FOMO and they're feeling it today. So Solana is still the same thing, dipping down as well. It's going to continue that gap, and moving averages is getting wider and wider. So that's helping you. Looking at the candle, there's just kind of some really big struggles going on, engulfing the other candles completely. And so it's going to continue to move down, as you see. Let's take a look at the market as a whole. So, Bitcoin is trading at in minus today 8.39 for the weekly, 770. Ethereum 7.10% for the 24-hour, 5.91. If we're looking at XRP, down by 5.18% for the 24-hour period, and for the 7-day period, you have 4.69%. Solana is down by 10%, 10.80 for the day, and down by 14.81 for the weekly as well. Cardano, of course, is typically, as typical look, trading at 79 cents. All coins are almost in double digits, both on daily and in the weekly, which is very, very horrible. So we have what AVAX 13.58 and 14 and 15. You have Polkadot at 10.51 for the 24-hour period and down by 13.25 for the weekly as well. I don't. The only one I see is Tron is doing really good for the weekly at 16.76, and then minus for the day, but at 6.13%. And where you scroll down, it's still just double digits almost. 42% for ApeCoin. It completely fell off the map. 42.39% for the weekly and minus 17.63% for the daily. That could be due to the Ethereum problem where they completely blocked the Ethereum network and causing a lot of those gas fees to shoot up. That could be a big thing. People are unhappy with ApeCoin right now. Monero is down by 12.05% for the weekly and 17.78 as well. That's all we have today. Nothing positive too much for you guys today. We just continue to watch the market and see maybe we can see some changes, some reversals coming on in upcoming days as we move later into the summer. Thank you guys. Drop a comment, click subscribe, and hit the bell and get your latest news.